What up? It's your boy Scuba Steve.
And I'm the Sodaholic.
And I'm your boy LaChonkla.
Yo, and welcome back to another Hot Take Tuesday on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, definitely Tuesday right now as we're recording this.
All
Boom.
cheeked up. On a Tuesday afternoon. Anyways, one of us had a hot take. I forgot what I talked. The hot take low-key, even though we discussed it.
Alright,
What a hot take?
well, my hot take is not really a hot take, but it's more to have fun, you know? So, my
Right.
topic today is, if you had a superpower, what would it be? Like, you could choose any superpower, what would it be?
That's not a hot take. That's just asking us what superpower's gonna
Oh,
be.
now we're gonna have to rebrand the whole series now. Thanks, Pablo. Nah, I'm just kidding. If I had a superpower, I would go the cheese route. I would totally cheat, and I want the power to manipulate time, like all of time. I want to pause it. I want to jump forward into it. I want to rewind it. I want to take 5-hour naps in the span of 1 second. Okay, time manipulation.
Question: is being rich a superpower? Think
No,
about it,
because
right?
that's material.
Batman is rich, and he's one of the strongest. He's one of the strongest freaking Justice League dude in the game. You know, he could figure out how to kill Superman because he has money. He said, "Hey, Butler dude, let me give you a couple $1,000. Figure out his weakness." And then the Butler comes back. Here's this green stone, my guy, and he's like, "Oh, word, here you go, $400,000." And then he kills Superman. Because he's rich.
I wouldn't consider being rich a superpower, especially Batman. I don't consider Batman like
Well, hold on. I like
super
this train of thought.
a power
Steve, what? Since we're going the Batman route, Batman chose bats because he was afraid of bats. What are you afraid of? What would be your new fear name be?
Oh, so based on my fear is my superhero name?
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of sad because it would just probably be like a lone man.
Lonely man.
Lonely man.
Yeah. Mr. Lonely. The Akon song.
Mr. Lonely? That's a good superhero name.
And think about it. Everyone is out fighting these freaking aliens and these bad guys, and I'm just in my room. Mr. Lonely.
Your
think,
bat signal would just. Oh, go ahead.
I think mine is more like cliche. Well, if we're going the route of like ironic, like something you fear, then mine would be like it would, because I'm afraid of heights, so mine would be like my superpower would be flying. If you want to go in that direction.
Man, these are just generic superpowers,
But
man.
that's not the superpower I would choose. The superpower I would choose would be this is kind of like also cliche, but like I would like the ability to like read minds, because I find people really interesting, and like people don't always say what they want to say, and I guess it would help you get to know a person better or understand a person better.
Yeah, both in a good and a bad way.
Yeah,
There's a
definitely.
reason why people keep stuff to themselves, you know what I mean? There are a lot of things that I say in person and a lot of things that I say in my mind that I don't say in person.
Yeah, that's also facts.
It's a good way to get to know someone, but, you know, it's also a good way to hate somebody or cry. You know, I'll have the ability, right, to like, when something's thrown at me, right, I'll just dodge it. You know what that's called? Dodging.
Got
Got him!
Called
Just
dodging.
kidding.
If we're going with stupid superpowers, I would go with the ability. You know how like in Avatar, like people have they can control specific elements.
Yeah.
They could throw it around like air, fire, earth, and stuff. I want the ability to just throw like fucking like leaves from a tree, like not the tree itself, just leaves.
Just the leaves.
What? That seems.
Yo, rip you during the winter time.
That seems kind of useless.
Your nemesis is snow.
Your superpower is giving people paper cuts.
Why not?
Or grass burn.
Yo, someone call Leaf Man. I can't. Why not? It's freaking fall, man. He's hibernating.
Sir, somebody already has your superpower. It's called a leaf blower.
No, those guys would be my henchmen. Actually, you know what? I'd be a supervillain. I'd be supervillain because everyone laughs at me because they're like, you're useless. But me and my leaf blower henchmen.
You'd be like Toilet Man from Kids Next Door.
His name was the Toilinator, okay?
The Toilinator.
And I take offense to that.
Wait, the Toilinator? What did he look like?
He had a toilet roll, a toilet paper roll as a face mask. He had like the plunger for a weapon. He was a weird guy.
A toilet paper cape and then a toilet seat around his neck.
That's right.
What was his name?
The Toilinator.
Toilinator. Sounds like an invention that Doofenshmirtz would make. Do you think that was a
Not
crossover?
Toiletinator, it's Toilinator.
Oh. Oh.
Do you think that was a crossover with the movie Cars? Get it? Toilet Mater?
Alright, what if like instead of
this dude.
Instead of like you're the only one with superpowers, what if like everyone had superpowers? Then what would your superpower be? Like would it be different?
Real quick, please?
Like instead of
that's
you being the only one having superpowers, what if like everyone had superpowers? What superpower would you choose?
When people ask what kind of superpower you want, or like you would wish you had, my mindset is, well, what if everyone had a superpower?
Yeah.
Right? Ultimately, I want the ability to teleport. I think it'd be kind of cool, right? I'll be just chilling, and then like something embarrassing happens, like me pooping my pants, and I'll be like, and just fly away, and just disappear. Like if some dude like I raise my hand during class and I say something embarrassing, and like the answer, I say like, oh, the answer is 42, and we're talking about American history, and 42 is not, I'll be like, and then I'll just disappear.
Well, I mean, technically you could play it off and be like, I meant the 42nd president, ha ha.
What if I had, to think outside the box, right? I think I'll have the ability to turn into a basket. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Think about it, right?
Right.
When like you be just chilling with your friends, and you're trying to eat munchy snacks or pretzels or something, and they're like, oh no, all the dishes are done and there's no bowls. Man, now we can't eat the chips off of this bag because it just looks kind of tacky. Hoo-yah! And then I turn it into a basket. Oh crap! That was me practicing. I'm training right now. You know how convenient. You know how many friends I'll have. You know how many friends will use me. I don't care about that. Because my friends are satisfied and filled up with pretzels.
Wait, but Pablo, you said that whatever power we choose, everyone would have, right? So
no. Like in this situation, instead of you being the only one with powers, everyone has powers now.
Oh, well, like
is your answer different?
So
what if the power to cut your own hair, but without like razors or the scissors or anything? You just think about a hairstyle and it just happens.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be so cool.
The ability to manipulate your hair.
They would be, but Fuck that $20 to get an undercut that could have been done easily.
I would give everyone, including myself, the ability to never have to poop and pee again.
Dang.
You know how much time that would save someone? You know how many times have you been in like a I gotta poop right now type of deal, and then never have had to gone through that? Bro.
You know what they call that? You know what? You know what they? You know, I think what I don't know what they call that in science. I read.
Call it a miracle.
But like, there's this thing called freaking never mind, bail.
Are you talking about like those people that have like powers? Not like powers, but like superhuman abilities in like real life?
No. Those are crazy people. I'm talking about.
No, they're not crazy
transform their body, transform they like change their body. It's a whole different topic we can talk about some other time because it's very, at least, it's very scientific and philosophical or something.
Yeah.
But it's like there's talk and there's work of like genetically changing your body so you don't have to feel hungry no more. I'm just kidding. There's not really talk. There's thoughts about it though that I was discussing with a couple people, where it's like, it's the idea of transhumanism, and it's like the second. It's like another form of human. It's like the next step to humans, right?
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
There's you could turn to a robot with prosthetics, so you can change your body so you don't have no longer diseases or some stuff. It's pretty wild. It's a really interesting conversation, but like that essentially could be a superpower if you no longer can poop. Because think about it, right? Or pee. You have more time in your day to do the things that are most important, like attending to family matters or enjoying more food. Or learning how to play the piano. You can't learn how to play the piano and poop at the same time.
That's big facts.
It's just impossible.
Well, unless you brought the keyboard with you to the restroom, then you're just unsanitary, my guy.
Yeah, but it's just like yeah, it is unsanitary, but it's also like impractical because you're just like. Now I got shit in my pants.
In your pants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were already on the toilet.
No, that was me bringing the keyboard inside.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more like a roller coaster. You know how they bring down the handles? I thought it was like that type of deal. Where you sit on the toilet, you release the poop, but bring down the keyboard over your head. And sweet jazz.
That's kind of funny. I think my power, if like everyone had powers, this is also pretty like generic, but mine would be like the ability to manipulate powers of the person, like or not manipulate powers, but like use whatever power of the person like I last touched for like 5 minutes or whatever.
But wait, if everyone's using the power of the other person and everyone has the same power, then nothing's gonna happen.
Then nobody has powers.
That's
what? That's just
no. No, but I didn't say everyone has the same powers. I just said that everyone's a superhero in this.
I see what you mean.
Has powers.
Scenario.
It's like My Hero Academia, with the quirks and stuff.
Yeah. I know what that show is.
So
I watch anime.
Wait, so would you use that power for evil or for good? Because like you could use it for both or one or the other, right? I mean never mind.
Well, I mean, in the scenario where everyone's superheroes, then I mean, like, there would be no reason to use it for good because, like, everyone's. Unless somebody's bad, in that instance, then you would have to use it for good, I guess.
Let's change this hypothetical into what if we all just had superpowers, right? Because wanted to use. I mean, fucking. Carbonated Drink wanted to change his.
It's not my name.
I know. I'm trying to confuse them. He wanted to change. He wanted to use his superpower of freaking the air blowing thing and turn it to evil. Right?
Yeah.
We all made fun of him. Right? Which is kind of sad. We should have been making fun of him, but just we bullied him, so now he bullies us, and so. in this hypothetical, how would you use your power?
Like my power specifically, I would use it.
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
I'd use it for neutral good. Like I wouldn't want to use it unless I had to use it, but if I used it, it would be for good.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how you can turn into a basket and be evil. That's just.
That's not true. Let's say there's a bomb in front of you, and the way to set it off is to put a basket near its proximity, and then you turn into a basket. Then boom, you just killed everyone, including yourself.
Well, no, I don't get damaged because I'm a basket.
Is that how that works? You're an indestructible basket. I like that actually.
I'm an indestructible basket, yeah. So I can't get hurt.
Can you drown as a basket?
No, but I could definitely just stay underwater until someone picks me up.
Bro,
because,
if someone threw you in like a volcano and you like drifted to the bottom of the lava, you'd be screwed.
Yeah, I'll be.
That would
I'll be
suck.
murked. That would suck.
So
Well, I mean, the good thing is you don't have to worry about swimming anymore because baskets float. Got him.
Well, unless I turn into a basket that has holes in it, you know.
Do baskets float in lava?
Well, I mean, the material of the basket floats. I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it depends if you're made out of the same material as the basket, because in that case you would.
Ooh,
If you were the same material, you would float. But if you're a human and like your arm was a basket, you would sink.
I think the material of the basket is dependent on what I'm wearing, which is most likely just gonna be all cotton baskets.
Oh,
that's a weak basket.
Hey man!
You gotta start wearing.
Like
you gotta start wearing like hay clothes or like iron clothes. Be like Iron Man, but like actually have
I gotta wear
an iron basket.
Alright, superpower idea. I'm always moist. I never dry. Right? Yeah. So like, well, then again, my hands are always clammy. So you know.
You already
what?
have the superpower.
I'm just gonna back away from it. You know what? I'll be dry. No one likes to dry, dude.
Captain Crust, that'd be your name.
Captain Crust. I'll be able to smooth people with my sandpaper hands.
Sandpaper hands.
No, I imagine being moist all the time, because then I'll have my lips be moist all the time, because sometimes my lips will get dry, and you know it's kind of. Sometimes I lose my chapstick, and then I have to buy another chapstick or borrow someone else's chapstick. You know how embarrassing it is to borrow? No, it's not really embarrassing.
That's also
it
facts.
So
it depends on who you're borrowing it from.
New
like,
superpower hero. Your fingers are now chapsticks for people to use whenever their lips get crusty.
What kind of superpower is that?
It's a good one because people's lips get crusty. You just drag your finger across their lips a few times and boom, they're saved.
Yeah, I don't know how you can make that into a
Chapstick
bad.
man.
I don't know how you can make that into an evil superpower.
Oh shoot!
Unless you were able to turn the chapsticks into projectiles, I don't see how you could be evil.
Well, I mean,
He'll be flying around like Iron Man with his little hand gauntlets, but it's just spewing out like loads of chapsticks.
you could ultimately like moist someone to death. You can overly moist somebody, can you? Ow, fucking.
Unless, what if your chapsticks are poison? But then you would be able to be
Oh, like his soul, his soul turned evil, and so his chaps are now poisoned.
Yeah, if the
That would be
chapstick is based on like your mood and like you're mad, and then your chapstick
I'm feeling a little murdery today.
Then your chapstick kills people, but like if you're happy, your chapstick helps people.
Have you guys ever ate a chapstick?
No.
No, that's gross.
bite
What the heck?
Oh
No.
yeah, freaking. Who does that? It's freaking disgusting.
My sister
never-
used to eat erasers, so I mean, if you eat chapsticks, that's less weird than eating
I
erasers.
don't. No one said. That's hypothetical, man.
No one said that scuba diver Steven over here did anything like that. Okay. I don't get that though. I don't get people. I've never had that urge to eat something that like shouldn't have been ate. Like glue, eating glue. That whole like thing that apparently is normal for kids. I don't understand how they thought that.
I've never eaten glue. I know people who like put glue on their fingers and like rub it off all the way till it comes off. Like,
what do they do with the glue, Pablo?
They like put glue on their fingers and then they rub their hands or their fingers together until it comes off, and I guess they feel that find that satisfying.
What?
But like that seems weird.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to put marbles in my mouth, and actually I think I had one time in my life just having those circular things in my mouth. And I don't think of swallowing them, obviously. I just wanted to feel it just looks like it feels something in your mouth, right? I mean, it does. It's like that one Key and Peele skit. When I watched that one Key and Peele skit where the guy was like in an interview and he sees a jar full of marbles and it's glowing, right? And the guy's distracted by the glowing marbles, and when the guy isn't looking, he just grabs a handful, puts it in his mouth, and he gets caught a couple times, or he got caught and he just has a whole bunch of freaking marbles in his mouth, a whole bunch. And then, the boss is like, hey, don't do that, please. And the guy's like, all right, bet.
Marble man.
And then he grabs the whole jar at the end of the skit, and he just like, oh, blah, blah. And I was like, that's relatable.
I never got that skit. There's actually people who do that. That skit spoke words to you. I never understood that skit until now.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I want to, I do that.
That's hilarious.
I've had cat food before.
I don't know.
I'll admit that. Yeah.
Oh, I just figured out a superpower. A superpower that I would have is the ability to not trip.
To not trip.
Yeah, my ability. I mean, I could have really bad balance, but I won't trip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because the marble scenes got me thinking. Like, what if an evil dude has his superpower be like throwing marbles or something, right? And he's like, ah! And he'd be like, Nani? And I'd be like, and I'm just like, whoa, you think you caught me, boy, but you didn't, whoa! And then
it's like your feet are just magnetic to the ground. But then would that mean you can't jump, or or are your feet just not magnetic to the ground? You're just really good at staying on your feet.
I'm just really good at staying on my feet. Yeah. I punched the dude in the face and I saved the McDonald's. I get a free McChicken.
I think a really good superpower to have would be like one of those Microsoft, or I don't remember what the brand is, but like one of those 360 cameras. Like your whole life you're living in a 360 camera. You can see everywhere at the same time.
Are you gonna have like a literal camera on your body, or you could just like close your eyes and visual?
You're like, if you close your eyes or something, you visualize everything around you. Like,
I would fucking hate that. Wait,
really?
Are you talking about like 24/7? That's your view, or the ability to just do?
Well,
that?
I mean, I feel like you can change it. Like I think since you only have two eyes, you'd be able to see whenever your eyes are open and you're not thinking about it, or you're not like physically using it, then you'd see in front of you. But like if you close your eyes and like wanted to use your powers, then you would be able to like use that 360 view. I think that would be like super cool.
Alright, in that case then yeah, I'd do that.
Because there's a lot of situations where like that could be pretty cool.
What
You
if I
see
just move
the
my
world
eyes?
in a different perspective.
What if I just turned around?
But then you're not seeing everything at once. You're just seeing you're just seeing one thing at a time. Whereas
That's
with
true.
this, you
I
can
get
see
that.
everything at the same time.
Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking I can have like peripheral whole 360. I just have to like move my eyeballs to like get the full 360. But I get what you're saying.
I know of a really horrible supervillain power that would gross everyone out. They would have the ability to shoot out like toenails out of their palms.
Oh, that's gross.
They can control other people's nail clippings. You know?
Toenail man.
My hands! And then they're just like screaming in pain because it's just their nails are getting pulled out of their hands.
Yeah, you'd be the most terrifying guy out there.
That's gross.
That's scary because like, what if you make him mad or her? I don't know. I mean,
He'll just take it off.
In
Oh,
order
that's
to
right.
make
He could use your hands. Like, he doesn't have to rip out your nails, so he'll just control you until you piss him off. Then he could rip them out of you.
Oh, wait, they can control your hands?
Well, he can control the nails on your fingertips and your feet. But if you
Wait,
don't
so
do
in
what he
this
wants, he
scenario,
can
he
rip
could
them out
just-
of you.
he can control anyone's nails.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that.
I thought he was just
You know-
shooting nails out of his hands.
He can. That's another ability he can do. He has
That's funny, 'cause
he's
that's
a
like-
nail bender.
Yeah. It's like another way. It's another way to take and like mind control someone, but like specifically the nails, like the toes and the fingies.
That's kind of funny.
You're just like, whoa, It's like free floating, you know? Free.
And the toenails that he shoots out of his hands, whatever, he'd have to walk barefoot to like absorb like all the germs from the ground and then shoot them out of his hands in order for the toenails to be more lethal.
The nails are always dirty.
Ew. He has a bag full of nail clippers next to him, and a nail clipper, or nail clippings and nail clipper. You know what, Bale? Never mind.
Wait, but then this guy's like his ability to regrow his own toenails has to be really good because then like
Yeah.
what if like you run out of
It's a
toenail?
superpower. It all happened because a radioactive toenail fell into a soup. And
Yeah, he was just walking and he slipped. He slipped and his big toe hit the green stuff.
he slipped and fell into a radioactive toenail.
Gamma radiation toenails.
Man, it's just kind of sad because what if you're the dude that just be chilling and you just get impaled by a toenail and that's how you like it?
That's
Like, you know
that's
how sad
unfortunate.
that is?
Your last view on Earth is just looking at this dirty toenail sticking out of you.
Well, I got a question about this toenail. I'm very interested.
Okay.
How big is the nail? Like, cause I'm thinking, cause like when you get impaled, right, and when you look down, you just see this tiny speck of like this white-looking thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But like, it's just sad to think that you get killed by this tiny little like sharp thing.
Right.
Now, is the dude able to like expand the nail, make it sharper with his mind?
Not yet. See, the way my mind is working this narrative is that at first he begins with the regular sized nails and whatever's available to him, but he wants to increase his nail power. So that's what he wants to do. He wants to increase his range ability for controlling nails, so that that lady that grew her nails to be super long because she never cut it.
Yeah.
He wants that, but he doesn't want to wait. So he wants to grab more power. That because evil villains want more. So that's what he wants. He wants more nail power.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Is the super villain's kryptonite like nail polish or nail remover?
I would say a nail filer.
Well, I was thinking like a nail filer could be a way to sharpen his nails, but
Well, that's the thing. Like it could sharpen it, but it can also destroy it. Your greatest
so then
strength
his nemesis-
is also your weakness.
yeah. So his nemesis is a nail clipper, a toenail clipper. So,
It's like a Batman situation where he was afraid of nail clippers all his life.
Wow, this is amazing. We should propose this to Marvel or DC or something.
So you guys heard it here first. $5 Toppings is now in production of a movie, and
yeah. I mean, if Captain Underpants can do it, I'm pretty sure we can.
That's facts.
True. Yeah. Our movie's gonna be hard R, maybe not hard, maybe like a soft PG-13.
Soft PG-13.
Stern R.
No, let it be a hard rated G, right? Well, like only kids could watch it, but we throw in some innuendos and some like small dirty jokes that only the adults can get, you know?
Toenail dirty jokes.
Yeah.
Bet. You guys can donate to our GoFundMe page, where we are starting production on this right away.
Right now.
We want $2 million because we want Idris Elba to play the nail clipper guy.
And we want Vin Diesel to voice the nail clipping.
The nail clipping?
Just a specific nail clipping.
I'm just imagining them shooting out of his the nail guy's hand, and then just, you hear Vin Diesel go pew 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 pew
pew pew.
Yeah. Family. No.
This is a crossover. It's a crossover.
What's Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Family.
Yeah, the next villain for the next Fast and Furious movie for Fast 10 is going to be the nail clipping super villain. They're just going to be on a joyride and then their tires pop and they look and it's just a whole bunch of toenails. And then in the distance you see a silhouette of a... Oh man, we need to start production of what this guy looks like. We need to draw some ideas. Like is he like shaped like a toenail or... I don't know, man. Leave a comment down below.
Submit character designs of what you
Please.
think the toenail guy would look like.
Is it the big toe, middle toe, pinky toe? Which one is it? But anyways.
Out of all the MCU heroes, which one would you guys be? Like, there are a lot of cool ones that you could be, and have really cool superpowers.
That's a good question. We'll leave that to the next episode.
So thanks for watching our hot take. That's not really a hot take anymore. That's a
we're just gonna use it. Hot take. What do you want?
Oh, Pablo, you brilliant genius! You started this podcast by saying this isn't really a hot take. You genius bastard! You.
Anyway,
I reverse manipulated you guys.
Dude. He just figured out his own superpower.
Reverse manipulation? Just letting you guys do whatever you want?
Anyways, thanks guys for watching, listening, and please tune in next time when we talk about...
What is the most underrated superpower? Leave it down in the comments below.
Please go enjoy the rest of your day, and if you have a packet of ketchup right next to you, I'll send you money if you down it. All of it, but including the packet. I want you to eat the packet too.
If it's not on camera, it doesn't exist.
Someone's gonna die, and we're gonna get sued.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Just eat the ketchup. Eat the ketchup, not the packet.